Gotta take a pause, guys. Whew. Really got the sinuses loosened. Again, like I said, this is traveling around the world. Again, we're going to, I'm going to move this, it's rattling. Going up north, Canada way. Uncle Biggs is, actually Uncle Big runs his own hot sauce distribution. Okay, which is where you can find both his killer hot sauce and his serial killer private reserve. There are kind of variations of hot sauces. The private reserve having more peppers and perhaps more extract in it than the regular killer. So, all right now, kind of actually getting a good pepper flavor starting to build. Extract flavors kind of died down a little bit, kind of tasting a little more natural now. Got some sweet notes still lingering there, perhaps some garlicky flavors. Just lots and lots of drool and lots of sinuses on this guy. Has my whole mouth going, back of the throat, going up the roof of the mouth. My entire tongue, my lips are definitely stinging. Kind of have a little smoky note going on in my mouth. Whether that is part of the chemical extract or maybe the influence of some of those cayennes in there, I don't know. But I do have a little bit of that smoky thing going on. So, yeah, it's definitely hot, really. It's starting to grab the back of my throat area now. It's kind of the heat sort of shifting about with it a little bit. But perhaps not as crazy as some of the sauces that we've had for our 10th show. It seems somehow odd that a sauce with such heavy extract taste. And with all those peppers in there, I was thinking we'd get something a little more shocking. Not that this is not hot, because it is, but I was hoping for something maybe a little more of the cutting edge. But hey, I'm not wimpy by any means. Yeah, Uncle Big Serial Killer Reserve. Yeah, all right. Well, hey, this heat is going on. It's big burn. That's my tongue, back of my throat. The lips are actually starting to calm down, but I still got a sting going full pattern. All right, so hey, ask yourself, all right, what's in your barn? Okay, all right, this is a reference to a parable that Jesus gave. Okay, and there was a rich man. Okay, and he had a great harvest one year, probably due to his skills as a farmer and his industrious work. And he had a great harvest, and more than his barns could hold. So he said to himself, hey, I'm going to build bigger, tear these old barns down, build bigger barns, store everything I have in big barns, and then for years and years and years, I can rest and take it easy, drink, eat, and be merry. Okay. Alright, so he might as well have just grabbed his greed and shoved it into those barns as well. Okay, because he was thinking only of himself and his future, with all of the abundance that he found himself confronted with. Kind of like all the stuff we have too. How much stuff you have laying around your house, storing up stuff that you don't use. I'm guilty, you're guilty, everybody's guilty. Alright, having lots and lots of stuff that we don't even use, but yet we keep going out and buying more. Alright, now, just as this man filled up his barns with all of his newfound grain and his newfound riches through that grain. Okay, but the kicker was that God decided, hey, you fool, to have hoarded all this stuff and made all these plans for your future, your life is forfeit tonight. And he died that very night. And then who gets all of his riches? Who gets what's left behind? Okay, that he wasn't aware of. So just like who gets all the things we leave behind, right? So it is best not to store up your barns with material, earthly wealth, but instead fill it up with the riches that God provides. Hey, how about helping people, helping the poor, helping the sick, helping the needy, and yeah, how about that type of thing, because then when your barn is filled with God's riches and your soul is accountable in the end, you won't end up the fool, because you're not taking any of that wealth with you, earthly wealth you're not taking with you, but you're taking the wealth that you store up here, riches for God, helping people and such, and following Jesus Christ as your example. So hey, fill your barn with heavenly gifts and look towards heavenly things. And hey, earthly riches, they're there for the moth and for the thief. And when you're gone, you don't take them with you. Alright, so hey, I'll be back in 8 to 10 with Uncle Big's Serial Killer Private Reserve. Yeah. Alright, hey, we're back with Uncle Big's Killer Hot Sauce, the Serial Killer Private Reserve version of the sauce. Alright, again, take a look at that. Alright, so, alright, show 80. Perhaps not super, super hot. Definitely hot. Definitely, I'm not going to say it wasn't hot, but not too extreme. So again, guys, I try to find things, and sometimes it'll be hit or miss. This guy kind of had really kind of had the nasty extract taste. Smelled better than it actually tasted. Kind of, if you guys are familiar with any of the Blair's extract products, kind of had that same smoky, oily chemical thing real prominent in the taste. A little bit on the nasty side. Luckily, that did subside and gave way to some true pepper flavor, because we did have 1,000,001 peppers in this guy. So getting some gas buildup here. Left. In addition to that, left with that kind of that salty, oily note I always have. Once you wait out the extract, and kind of settles into a salty, chemical coating on the tongue. Yeah. So in addition to that, the flavor's not so bad right now. It's sort of, the saltiness is kind of pleasant. I have a glow going around my lips still, and the inner cheeks a little bit there. Nothing to write home about. So yeah. Hey, if this is Canada's best, which I don't know right now, we have many shows, God willing, to explore other hot sauces, and we'll probably catch a few more from Canada and see if they have anything hotter to offer. But yeah, not bad though in the heat department. Yeah, if you're into the extract thing and you really want to get yourself a fast burn, then Uncle Big's may be the place to start. So alright, so we're gonna wrap up show 80 a little early. So hey, read your Bible and say your prayers, and look to heaven and treasures in heaven. Okay, store up your treasures in heaven here. Fill your barn with God's riches. Okay, so hey, I want to see you next show. Alright, bye-bye.